What's up, yogis? Welcome to day 30 of the 30 pose journey. Holy crap, can you believe we've made it? I'm so freaking proud of you. You are a brave, beautiful, badass yogi soul. It's really hard to step on this mat every single day, face your own self, and uncover lots of fears. So huge kudos to you, and thank you so much for following along with me. Today's pose is flying pigeon. Yeah, we're gonna end by flying out of here. We will go through some prep postures and then also integrate some props, a block and a strap. So if you have those nearby, grab them and unroll that yoga mat. Let's get started. All right, so to get started today, let's do a few prep postures so that we're feeling ready to go. You should be pretty warm for this though, so I will leave a link in the description below for a warm-up video. Aside from that, let's do a few more prep postures to get the body prepared. So coming into downward facing dog, we're just gonna practice that lovely core strengthener of knee to elbow. So inhaling the left leg back a little bit, exhaling knee to tricep or elbow. Exhale it back, or inhale it back. Exhale, hug it in. Take it back one more time. And exhale, hug in. Let's switch sides, so downward facing dog. Take the right foot back. Exhale, hug in. Really use the core. Send it back. Hug it in, exhale, round the back, belly to spine. One more. Hug it in, exhale. And inhale back, downward facing dog. Just kind of walk the toes up and slowly make your way up to a standing position, rising up, coming into a figure four stretch. So pigeon, flying pigeon is kind of like a flying figure four, flying pigeon. Yeah, anyway, so coming into figure four, so bringing all the weight into the right foot here. Slowly start to place the left ankle on top of the right thigh, right above the knee, and then you lower down, bring hands to the floor or blocks. Let's just hold for 3 breaths. Flexing through the left foot, sending our energy and our awareness to the left hip. 2 more rounds of breath. Last round of breath. And then inhale, stand up tall. Let's just switch legs immediately. Weight comes into the left foot. We bring the right ankle directly over the left knee and slowly lower down once you get into your shape. Huge hip opener, really great for the piriformis. Take 3 deep breaths here. Oh yeah. My right hip is definitely talking. One more inhale. Exhale, stay. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then let's just come into a pigeon pose. So downward facing dog. We'll do this pretty quickly, but you are more than welcome to hold any of these poses for a longer amount of time, yeah? So hug the left foot up towards the front of the mat. Slide the right foot back. Tent up onto your fingertips. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Really reach back. Reach back and high. And exhale, melt the chest down. We'll just stay in for 3 breaths. So drop into it. Again, send the awareness to the left hip. Big breaths here. Last round. Next inhale, walk the chest back up and high. Plant the hands, curl the back toe under. Find downward facing dog again. Just sway those hips for a moment. And then inhale, hug the right leg in as you slide the left foot back. Tent up onto those fingertips. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Lean back just a bit. Exhale, melt it down. Drop into the space. 3 breaths. Last round. And inhale, lift that chest back up and high. And then slowly just drop onto the right hip and slide the left leg around. Let's chat for a moment. So you sit and watch, and I'm going to walk through the steps of flying pigeon. Oftentimes we come into it from that figure four stretch. So you're here and you're in your figure four, right? The biggest thing I need to talk about is the left foot. It's got to be so super flexed, because as you place the hands onto the earth, you place the hands onto the earth, you start to slowly lower this entire knee, shin, foot package to the backs of your arms as you make a shelf. Notice how I'm bending my arms, making the shelf. The left knee is resting on top of the back of the left arm, and the left foot is clinging around the right tricep, kind of like for dear life. Think of it as like a monkey grip here. From here, we gaze forward, always gaze forward. We hug the belly up, and then we really round the back. Slowly but surely, you start to hinge, 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 and then lift the foot. Whew, yeah. You're going to feel it. It's such an intense pose. It really requires flexibility, balance, and strength all at the same time. Let's go all together now, yeah? Starting with the left foot on the ground, the right foot in figure four. So bring that leg up. Slowly begin to lower the hands to the earth. Notice immediately what your right foot is doing. Super flexed toes. Plant the hands, bend the arms, make the shelf. The toes wrap around the left tricep. The right knee comes to the back of the right tricep, okay? Start to hinge forward. Suck the elbows in. Hug the belly button up, round the back. Slowly but surely start to lift the left foot. And just hold, if you got it, and drop it down. If you're finding that you're just like, hell no, I'm not doing this pose, let me give you a few pointers, okay? The first is grabbing our trusty strap and looping it so that we can bring it around the tops of the arms. So getting it up to midway on the upper arms. What this will do is really create the stability in the upper arms and the upper body to help stabilize and kind of substitute for where we're lacking with upper body strength. So here we go again with the strap. I'm bringing the left foot on top now, balancing on the right, planting the hands, creating that shelf-like action, knee coming to the back, toes wrapping around the tricep on the other side, gazing forward, shifting forward, belly up and in, and start to move. Here we go. If you're in it, hold it. One more round of breath, and let it go. Okay, the second way that we can help ourselves is sometimes, or actually all the freaking time, fear starts to play into our arm balances and inversions. It's so normal and natural. And even though we are so close to the ground, we oftentimes are just like, nope, not doing that. So the block is a great thing to put in front of your head to release some of that fear around falling on your face, okay? So you can just place the block at whatever height works for you. Come into the same pose again. And you might need to kind of play with the distance here of where the block goes. And slowly but surely measure it so that if you were to fall, you're just head to block, just like so. And you can just stay here and also build strength. This is a great strengthener. And lastly, we're going to go into the full expression. I'm not going to say it's going to be pretty, but we're going to get into it. So that's extending the lifted leg all the way back. Come to whatever foot is the most comfortable for you, where you feel the strongest and the most flexible. Start to lower the hands down, connecting the knee and the toes around the arms in your shelf-like action. Hugging belly button up and in, rounding the back, gazing forward, slowly lifting off. And then in time, extending the leg all the way up, pulling the heart through, and lowering back down. Phew. Okay, so there it is, flying pigeon. Definitely practice the prep postures. practice with your props to help substitute and stabilize, and then also just go for it. Yeah. So like a lot of our journey, let me catch my breath. A lot of our journey is just going for it. So allowing yourself to fall, make mistakes, and just do it. Yeah. So thank you again for joining me on the journey. It's been such a pleasure guiding you through all of these poses. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll also drop my email down below. Thank you again so many times. Huge virtual hug. And namaste, yogis. We'll always meet you back here in the Zen Den. Hey journey goers, Allie here with a huge favor to ask you. If you love practicing yoga alongside me and want more of it, then please subscribe to the channel. By supporting me, you inspire my journey, which then I hope inspires yours. As always, thank you for stepping on the mat with me, for being a part of this community, and for making the commitment to live your journey.